What's going on, lazy bushcrafting fans? It's myself, Owen. I'm going to do this review today on the Merrells Altalights. These are not the ones that come with the quantum grips. These are the ones that come with the Vibram grips. So the biggest difference between those two is, as per the Merrell customer service rep, these have a little bit more better durability. Good grip. As a matter of fact, really great grip, because yesterday whenever I did this Adirondack trip, it was raining and there was a lot of slippery rocks, but these held up really, really well. But again, the difference is these have more durability with really good grips. Apparently the quantum grips, which I don't have, those have a lot of excellent grip, but the durability is not as strong as the Vibram. I actually really like these boots. I was kind of skeptical because they were relatively light compared to like the Solomons or the Moabs that I've had, and I wasn't sure how I would feel about the knitted portion of the upper sole. So far so good. I've taken these to the Catskills, I've taken these to other hiking trips, and of course to the Adirondacks, and I've beat them up a little bit. You know, I've climbed the rocks, rock scrambled, I ran through mud, went up and down ladders. I mean, I did a whole bunch, and so far I really do like these. Just to give you a quick rating scale from 1 to 10, I would say these are probably about 7.5. Compared to my favorite boots, the Merrell All Out Blaze, which they don't make anymore, not the original ones at least. I think they came out with 2s, but I thought they were really ugly, so I never really got those. And for those that are like, oh well, they're boots, either they're gonna be good or they're not gonna be not. No, absolutely not. If I'm gonna go out there looking like a clown on the trail, I refuse. It's kind of like, I'm the type of person that's gonna go out there and wear Patagucci and Arc'teryx or any of these really nice brands, not because they look good, but because their customer service is on point. Anyways, back to the Merrells. So I'm going to show you guys the grips. You can tell that it's kind of like almost like a triangular or diamond formation on the bottom, which will give you pretty good grip when it's wet. The problem I found with these shoes is that when the day after it rains and it's a little bit like the ground is like more or less dried and it's really sandy out there, they don't do as well. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because you don't have as much surface area that these things can kind of latch onto compared to a lot of other boots out there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Solomons, and I really, really hate the Solomons. By far the worst boots I've ever worn. Shoelaces, I think they're great. They haven't loosened by themselves. The sides, I wouldn't say it's stiff. I think the EVA foam on the sides are okay. It's a selling point apparently that they have these EVA foams, but I feel like every other boots have it. As for looks, they look good. They actually look like sneakers, and that's a good thing. You don't want to go out there looking like a clown. Anyways, breathability. I would say for breathability, they're not bad. They, compared to the other boots that I've had, once they get wet, they do dry off. It takes a little bit of time, but they will dry off. They're not waterproof, which I guess for some people it's okay. I would prefer them to be a little bit more waterproof, or much more water resistant, simply because a little bit of rain shouldn't, it really shouldn't get this wet enough for you to not enjoy your day. But it's okay, it'll dry off. Besides that, I give these, the Merrell Ultras a thumbs up. If you're thinking about getting them, you should. I think they'll do you justice on the trail. You won't, for the most part. I can't guarantee it, but I didn't get hurt walking on slippery, wet rock, and I think it'll be the same for you guys as well. But again, no guarantees. Anyways, that's pretty much it. yeah, if you guys got any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.